peaceful out here, at least.
It's weird being in a QZ and not hearing trucks. Or gunfire and explosions.
My sister always avoided QZs. That's probably why. She just got more and more paranoid. She'd sometimes wake up screaming in the middle of the night.
That's rough.
We always had a bag packed so we could bail if something happened. Never stayed in one place for more than a few weeks. It sucked.
So this is the place that Fedra officer wanted to...
Remember Joel all about coffee?
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
I never got it. Tastes like burnt shit.
Thank you. Acquired taste, my ass.
Hey Davis, check out our old WLF safe houses for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little bit helps. Grab what you can and meet us back at the Saravina. Don't worry about the gas, we'll take care of it. So yeah, looks like at some point someone else was looking for gas too. Ooh, a trading card.
Whoa.
Big Blue. Oh, it's a whale. All right. Big Blue is an extra-dimensional entity who has taken on the appearance of a blue whale. First arriving on Earth over 1 billion years ago to keep watch over nascent life forms, they use their infinite well of knowledge to help guide the human race in times of great need and upheaval. Their unfathomable age has one major drawback. Days appear to pass as microseconds. However, the time dilation effect is offset if they hold their breath, which they can do for several years at a time. Kind of an interesting concept. Ooh, more supplements. That's always good for us. Excellent compliance. Yeah, this is all pre-outbreak stuff. Workplace fraud is a crime. Whoa. Got lucky there. Oh no, it broke. And we lost our hatchet.
Yeah,
How do they get inside these places?
I don't know. I hate that shit. What's this?
Barcos. Maybe there's a pet store?
Hey, found a key. It says Barco's on it.
Might be worth checking out.
It's a real bummer that we lost our melee weapons. Oh well. I was hoping the bottle would kill it.
Cleared this place out.
So that's the checkpoint behind, behind the dome. Let's see what we can do. I wonder if there's anything up here, just near the back of the courthouse. Doesn't really seem like it. It doesn't really look that much like the actual Seattle courthouse, which was actually in a kind of different area. I used to work like right next to it. I think the cross streets might be correct, but the actual, like, what that location is and where it is in relation to these other places is not. Come on, Shimmer. Let's try to find
Let's
Barcos?
have a place we call home, right?
Yeah. When I first got to Jackson, I was so overwhelmed by all the people.
I was overwhelmed by all the food. I remember my first week just gorging myself. Stuffing food in all my pockets for later like it was gonna run out.
I saw that.
You did not?
I did. I remember thinking, who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky?
I didn't steal that much jerky.
Alright, let's go over here. This is where we first started going down the side streets.
What? What's that shimmer? You don't say.
Oh, no.
Ellie, Shimmer says we should find a bakery. Barco's. Hey, isn't that the key you found?
I guess I missed the dialogue there. $900 Marion and 6th.
Oh, shit. I got it.
Let's see what we got in here.
I wonder if that lady was the owner of Barco's.
What the hell is this place?
Some kind of WLF something.
What is that?
WLF propaganda. Reminds me of the Fireflies in Boston.
In New Mexico, we had these guys called the Ravens. Protectors of the Constitution, they called themselves.
So yeah, the WLF, the Wolves.
What was their deal?
Ex-Fedra types who thought Fedra had too many rules. They ran protection rackets. They took multiple wives. Great dudes.
Ugh, yikes.
Yeah.
Interestingly kitted out for a pet store. Making your pet store your sanctuary, your safe house.
What's this?
Here's their plans to hit that convoy.
Man, the WLF just wiped the military out. Way more successful than the Fireflies ever were.
Oh. So there's a synagogue on Columbia Street, a library one street over from that, and then City Hall as well. Where's this? Checkpoint East 2. Okay. So just across from Checkpoint East 2. We got another holster. Nice.
Goonie and Ghost would have loved this.
Who?
They were these feral cats I had before I came to Jackson. But they didn't seem to want to leave with us, so I miss those scratchy little shits sometimes. You have any pets?
Nah, it was never really my thing.
Oh, maybe when we're done with all this, we can get a nice little creature to take care of.
Alright, deal.
Imagine Ellie owning a cat.
I think we got everything here.
All right. So we still have a few places to investigate, it looks like.
Hey, you nervous at all?
About?
After everything we found out about the WLF, they seem more organized than I expected.
Doesn't change anything for me. Just means we have to be more careful.
At least they don't know we're coming for them.
Exactly. We're gonna be okay.
I know.
Ellie really does buy into the idea that things will be totally fine, just because she's kind of at the end of her rope. That way that you, I don't want to say overestimate yourself, but when things get bad and they can't really get any worse, and you get good at dealing with things being bad, it suddenly stops being particularly difficult to feel like you're you know, losing ground or anything, right? And I don't necessarily mean that like in the sense of someone who has nothing to lose, has nothing to fear, though that is definitely a little bit of it. It's more that when things get really bad, you get used to a new normal of things being bad. So if you can survive that, you get this sort of weird retroflexive, almost immunity is the word I would use for it, where you think you can pretty much take on anything, even if you don't want to, even if you feel like it's not worth it, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if there's anything over there. This is a really big, open, expansive area. It's really cool to see the game sort of open up like this. Because there isn't really any spot in The Last of Us 1 that is like this. Can we even get up there? I don't think we can. Okay. So we can't explore that area up there, it seems like. Yeah. Not possible. Alright, have we covered everything? I don't think we have. There was still that one marker. That's the courthouse. I wonder if I can go back up and get the hatchet I left. Let's check. I don't think I can, but... yeah, no can do. I don't think there's anything this way. Can't hop over that. Yeah, it's just a big raging river. So yeah, it's down here anyway that we need to go. So this is south. That big building up there on the hill, I used to live right next to it in my first apartment in Seattle. It, I think, is, or it was a hospital, I think, at one point, but then eventually became like an Amazon building or something, or was at one point. But it's very interesting looking, and it's lit up really cool at night. Oops, went too far. That's the direction of like the International District and what's it called? Can't even remember the name of the bus stop, or not bus stop, the light rail stop. Like near Mount Baker Station, and I guess not really near it, but that general direction.
Ration Distribution Center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks, and the food sucked.
I go crazy.
Some people did.
Beacon Hill, that's what it's called. Not Mount Baker, Beacon Hill.
Recognize anyone?
No. They're too old. The group that came to Jackson would have been kids.
Alright, what can we upgrade? Absolutely upgrade. Get a scope on this baby. Most important early upgrade. Accuracy. Incredibly important. Nice. Used a bunch of scrap. Oh, that was that item that we already looked at, the scanner. All right. Are we good here now? I think we might be. Can we get up on that truck and then look in there? I don't know.
Where are you going? There's something back here.
Anything? Nope. Ah, use gate code. We already found the note. So that is one bummer, is that like the designers set up all these cool environmental puzzles, but people can miss them, so they have to put the design aside, sort of, in order to make sure that people get the rewards. Where is it? It's the West 2 one, right? Where is it? Here we go. 0451. That's it.
That was some good scavenging.
Flow. Ah, some sort of water elemental. Graduating at the top of her class from a prominent sci-tech university, Olga Kuznetsova was recruited by the Russian government to further their research into dark energy. Fearing the tech would be used for war, her attempt to sabotage their experiments resulted in her consciousness fusing with water vapor. Now, she's able to channel her soul into any body of water and conjure objects in any form of water, so long as there's moisture in the air. Neat.
Clean this place out.
Just wondering if there's anything else we might have missed. Doesn't really seem like it. Unless we just go straight across Marion Street. But then again, there's the bank blocking things off, basically, so... Or not the bank, this, the wreckage above it.
Fuel distribution. Here we go.
Fedra secured the shit out of this place.
Boston always had food shortages. Hungry people get desperate.
What's up here? These just watchtowers? Yeah. Private Miller. We got fresh intel. There's an active WLF hideout on Spring and 5th. Grab any available soldiers in your sector and head to the hideout ASAP. Execute any suspects, secure the location, await my arrival. Spring and 5th. What's that? Barco's? Fifth and... Oh, Spring... Yeah. Or was that Rustin? Rustin Coffee? We'll have to go over there and check. Alright, let's really quickly loot back there just to make sure. An active WLF hideout. Maybe we'll find some wolves to hunt. I think it is just Spring and 5th. I also used to work really close to this building. It's a very weirdly shaped building, very famous in Seattle. I used to work, I guess technically right there in that building. which should, I think, be the U.S. Bank Center if it's not close to it. But yeah, this is Seattle Public Library. It looks very strange. Yeah, the only thing on Spring and Fifth is Rustin's Coffee, so... Anything over here? No?
Can you get through?
All right, I got you. Shit.
Stay low.
All right, where are they? So there are 2 infected. Alrighty, Dina. Nice work, kid.
Nice and quiet.
Anything we can get from over here? Don't think so. Dina doesn't need to go prone. She blends in. Natural camouflage. Ugh. Just wait for him to turn, and then once we grab him, we should be able to kill the clickers silently. Oh no. Why didn't it let me instant kill it even though it had been stunned? Come on, Dina. It's all you, girl. Dina. Yep. We'll keep running laps, girl. Oh no. So much for that. Just quietly, carefully. Nice. All right. Now we gotta find a way to kill that other runner without the clicker noticing us. Or we just get over there, maybe. Alrighty, nice. Guess it's not our job to kill all infected, huh? So this must be the synagogue.
Hey, Ellie. This place is a synagogue.
How can you tell?
One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so...
Burst into flames?
It's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones?
You shut it. This place brings back a lot of memories.
Was that a
My
smoke
sister
grenade?
used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
never struck me as much of a believer.
Nah, but I like coming from a long line of survivors.
You mean after Outbreaker?
That, and the Inquisition, and the Holocaust. My family always made it out alive. Barely.
Pretty intense stuff.
Okay.
Neat.
Found the gas. Alright. Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, language. This is a house of worship.
We got some gas.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really? When?
I said when we left Jackson. I said one at Joel's grave. Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Does it help?
I think it calms me. Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
And it's logical. Makes sense. When that's how you're raised,
This way.
and
Right behind.
it's the best way that you know to deal with this sort of thing, it comes
Hey,
out.
What are you doing?
Bet I can get to the other balcony with this.
Okay. Ellie, careful.
It's okay. It's holding.
Meant to scavenge up here. That's over here. Oh.
What's this?
Oh, this is the Torah.
The what?
It's scripture. It's like a Jewish Bible. My sister would have flipped for this. The one we used in New Mexico was half burned. All right. Well, at least they didn't just chuck everything.
That's one way to look at it. Oh, look at those beautiful pomegranates. Woohoo! There we go.
Nothing to it. Come on, Dina.
Right.
I still can't get over how cool that rope animation is. First try.
5774? Are we in the future?
No, doofus, that's a Hebrew calendar. For the new year, my sister used to give me an apple dipped in honey. Ugh, now I'm craving it.
Huh. Cool.
Oof, that does sound pretty good.
Jewish holidays are all about food. And celebrating not getting annihilated by our enemies.
A long line of survivors.
Exactly.
Lieutenant Torres. 70 years ago, my grandfather fled Germany with his family as World War II began. He escaped thanks to the kindness and bravery of a Polish family. And so the wheel turns and the cycle continues. Tonight, my family has packed our belongings, and due to your kindness, we will be leaving this city escorted by your brave men. Thank you for helping me preserve what we could of our shul. It is difficult to leave our home behind, but in the end, it is people, living people, that matter. You bear a heavy burden on your shoulders, and I hope our late-night talks were of some comfort to you. If I can leave you with one thought, for every turn away from a better world, there is often a stronger correction towards it. Do not lose hope for the future. As the old saying goes, it takes but one candle to dispel the darkness. May God watch over you always. Rabbi Ziva Saunders. Cool. So we learn a little bit more about Torres and Fedra and their concerns. All right. Yeah, we already read that. When I think about Joel, but that's crossed out him, all I see is open skin, slack jaw, insides out. I won't let her remember me that way. I'd rather die alone. Did she die alone? Was her God with her? Was he with you in the end? Was he with Joel? Did I make it worse for Joel just being there? Or was I company? I don't know if the crossed out stuff will appear in the... Okay, well. Or was I company? He, him, more than I was with him. Beyond faith and pain, I want faith from pain. I want faith through pain. So I like the crossed out sections because it shows what Ellie is feeling, but she's also struggling with. And the fact that she crossed them out doesn't mean that she doesn't feel it or that she's moved past it yet. She is clearly wanting to write those things and then crossing them out afterward as like a corrective measure. But that's what she's fighting with.
Okay, gate.
Did we get everything in this area? I'm not sure. I think we did.
Onward, Shimmer.
How you doing back there? Getting homesick?
A little bit. You?
Same. Just having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm just outside of Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
I don't know. I like the idea of real space.
Sounds lonely.
Only if you're doing it alone.
Okay. So are we gonna, like, raise sheep and milk cows?
Are you making fun of me?
No. It actually sounds kind of nice.
Well, that was an adventure.
Haven't found any of them yet.
Hey, it's a big city. We barely started looking.
Yeah, I know. Just thought we'd see one of them by now.
Looks like we crossed everything off we could.
Here we go. All right.
I got
Nice.
it. You put in the code.
Gate East 2.
Hey, these old generators are pretty finicky, so it might take you a few tries to Oh. Sorry, go on. Nothing.
Alright. Oh, that's not what I meant to open up. Alright, where is it? 5345.
It worked. Well, no welcoming committee.
Or they're just waiting for us.
Let's look for a way in. Keep an eye on those windows.
Alrighty. Nothing really on this side of the street for us to interact with.
Wolf. WLF. I get it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's a way up there.
You see that? Infected just hopped that fence.
Oh, means we can get in that way.
Shouldn't we hear gunshots or something?
I don't know what's going on.
Is there anything in here that we can read? Because the newspapers for the first game also had text on them, but bring them to justice. Everett Caller. Everett is a town north of Seattle. For those who have never been to Seattle before. We're not going to hop the fence right there. We're going to climb, but I want to check out over here to see if there's anything for us. All right, that's another area. We won't go through there yet. We got to investigate the Saravina first. I don't know if we have the code for that one. Anyway. Dang, I guess I can't get up there? That very much looked like a door we could jump into, or jump up to.
Yeah, no idea what to do here.
Maybe we can get over there.
Alright, so we'll go in over here, just to make sure. Alright, we really don't want to use our weapons if we don't have to. Just because I do not have a lot of ammunition right now. Because we had to use so much of it. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for more ammo. We can hear some runners. Good old teal and yellow, kind of greenish yellow, or greenish and yellow, I should say, King County buses.
Got some runners in that building.
Watch out!
What? All right. Dina's got this. Nice. Bring him out. Come on. Come on, Dina. Nice. Teamwork.
Okay. That's that.
Dina and Ellie are a very competent team. Runners in general aren't as much of a threat unless they swarm you, so having Dina take care of them kind of makes things a little bit easier. Ooh, caffeine, a new scavenge ingredient used to make those stun bombs we found. Nothing over here. Oh, nice, a melee weapon. Why would you throw that, Ellie? So we will definitely upgrade this, but only after we use it, what, 4 more times?
WLF. They've been shot.
Maybe someone else killed these guys. The infected just wandered in.
Let's keep moving.
Possibly the religious fanatics that they talked about? Or Fedra. Ooh. Oh, nothing back here. Wait, is that duct tape? No, that's a coffee cup.
Hey, found their gas.
Well, if we need any more, we know where to get it.
Guess they didn't make it out with their gas after all.
That's good, right?
Not finding much. This place has been poured over pretty well. Saturday, March 29th. Our strike against the Fedra checkpoint worked. Killed at least 3 of those thugs. Just a few wounded on our side. In the wake of our losses, it felt good to hit back. That night, we voted Isaac as the new commander. So he is the commander. So this is the earliest point that we get the clearest indication that he was elected commander of the WLF. This, and then with the note that mentions that he filled the void, allows us to understand that the Petersons were, in fact, probably the founders of the WLF. It was a contentious meeting. His summary execution of those prisoners still doesn't sit right with some people, but I like him. He can make the tough calls. Friday, April 4th. I'm fucking exhausted, but for a good reason. We've had 8 new recruits show up in the last few days, and 6 are Fedra deserters. Isaac's directive is clearly fucking working. It's either that or all those flyers. People are taking us seriously now. Finally seeing the WLF as a real alternative. We'll kick those fascists out and rebuild the foundations Emma and Jason laid. Yeah, so in fact, the Petersons were the founders of the WLF. Ooh, a card. Know-it-all. Real name, Sheila Kim. A world-famous researcher diagnosed with an early form of dementia, Sheila Kim reached out to Spark in desperation. Could they do something to slow her mental decline? They agreed to implant an experimental nano A1 drive in her, or is it nano AI? Nano AI drive in her brain. allowing her to not only retain her knowledge, but accrue new information at a massive rate. Now she's arguably the smartest person alive and Spark's new chief technology officer, overseeing their military research arm. Some argue that she's lost her conscience. Others wonder whether the AI has taken over her mind. Cool. Spark has the whole medical people with medical issues, like finding cures for them, but also being corrupted. That's kind of a interesting take on this like weird CEO villain doctor cinematic universe or whatever, comic universe. Nothing there.
Shit. What the fuck happened here?
Tommy did this.
Aha.
This? No way.
It was definitely him. He's one of the ones that killed Joel.
Notice the use of red in this scene, the lighting.
Shit. There's another one over here.
I don't recognize him. He was using them against each other.
How?
Joel told me about this. You ask this guy a question, but you don't make him say it, you make him write it down. And then you ask this guy, and if the facts match, you're telling the truth. If not,
You fuck him up?
yeah.
East 1. Another gate code?
Looks like it.
This just happened now. He can't be far off.
Yeah.
Come on. We can get out this way. Maybe catch up with Tommy.
Yeah.
So this is really similar to the interrogation tactic that Joel used when he was trying to search for Ellie in the first game when she was with David and his group of cannibals in the Silver Lake Resort, or Silver Creek Resort, whatever it was called. How many does this have? That has 3 uses. Hammer has 4. Not sure what's better. Let's take the hammer. Why not? And then we can upgrade it if we find a blade, which we probably won't in time before it breaks, but hey. Oh, okay, this is the back.
I know you said Tommy had a rough past, but fuck.
I know. You okay?
It wasn't pretty.
I don't want you to think bad of Tommy.
Ellie, if I had my sister's killers tied to a chair, I'd do worse.
I hear you.
Alright. So that's East 1. So that's the gate Tommy got the code to, but it's not open. So did he go a different direction? Intriguing.